How's it going, y'all? It's Jeff, and here we go with Peak Piece. It seems like I didn't watch the preview, but from the thumbnail, it looks like this might be a Buggy episode, which obviously that's so exciting, but I just feel like we're doing so much bouncing around now, which is a bit wild because the stuff we have going on with Garp and Aokiji, who I kept foolishly calling Kizaru last episode, and I should have been raked over the coals for that. Yeah, they have their whole thing going on. You know, of course, what I have been saying parallels with Marine 4, and I guess, you know, Kobe would be Ace, and you know, so on and so forth. But yeah, so it feels like if this is a Buggy episode, I hope there is some like pieces of Egghead or some pieces of what's going on Pirate Island. Yeah, but either way, it's gonna be good. All the stuff is good. I'm easy to please, so let's just do it. Not a recap, right? I feel like this is gonna be just a pure Buggy episode then, if we're just forgetting that Garp exists. In a flashy way! Alright, well, no complaints. Buggy's big declaration of independence? Like, from Mihawk and Crocodile, or? What in the poverty? Look, I'm already getting contrast from the bright and flashy Buggy to the dark hues and apocalyptic whatever's happening here. Alright, I think my audio crashed there, but here we go, round two. Was the cause of death not that knife over him? Or is it just who done did it? We're humanizing the Marines. Never thought I'd see the day. The PP Kingdom. Can you risk your life to save citizens? Well, that line reminds me of any good, quote-unquote, like, protest, you know, where I guess they have, whenever security or whatnot arrives, and I guess, ideally they would be trying to keep the order, but they're also, you know, they're the authority, and that's typically who the people are rioting against, so, interesting. They cut back and there's just like crumbs all over her face. But okay, we're keeping up a little bit, I guess, with Garp. I'm wondering, like, where is this man's? Where are his CEOs? I'm unnerved the way he's contorting his body like that. Man, not sleeping on what a good actual, like, public speaker that Buggy is. I mean, him being the most charming character in this series is why he has this whole following, so. Cult following? Yeah, these are definitely Simpson stands alike. Buggy! Buggy! I feel like if there was social media in this world, Buggy would be an influencer for sure. He would be a star. Ooh, I like whatever this is. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see this. I feel like what kind of ship would it be? Would they have like a huge, like the most like garish ship possible, or something refined and classy? Something for our classy clown. It was the first one. It was the Honestly, you would think having his face plastered and being like the mascot of his own ship would be something he'd vibe with. Oh no, that's why he's upset. It had such like Buggy to the principal's office energy. It does sound like they're giving him his lashes. Oh, wow, they are really done playing with Buggy. That was just killed. That was dark for what's supposed to be a funny man. Shanks being his whole antithesis, also his motivation. Like that guy that's always you feel like that guy you feel like is always doing a little bit better than you. Am I an ornament? Dang. I think a lot more depressing than I thought it would get. Wow. I feel like Buggy actually must be ready for death if he's asking such an existential question. Oh, is this like the day they fell out? The day that Buggy got his forever longest grudge in history against Shanks? That's why he fell out with Shanks, because... So it seems like the reason that he fell out with Shanks is because he had a lot of high respect for Shanks to become the king of the pirates himself, but now Shanks is, maybe in Buggy's eyes, like, stooping beneath himself to become a follower. Man, that was the most, like, cinematic friend breakup I've ever seen. Buggy really putting his... Oh, and they're using, like, this soundtrack? Buggy really putting his pride out here. That might have been, like, the only time he's ever earned their respect. I was gonna say he looked so lame, but he sounded so cool. Now he's just got the lame. But I think, you know what, no, what he said still stands. That was still really powerful. Piracy is a business. Interesting to see, like, what these characters, like, think of, like, what piracy means to them. You know, Blackbeard thinking that pirates are, like, a contractual obligation. A race. The greatest written competition. Okay, they're making me almost feel bad for him because he just sounds so noble, I guess. Ah, this is just pure, like, raw One Piece energy right here. What is keeping you going? Honestly, what drives me out to see what keeps me going is sometimes just being able to watch this series week to week, so... Yes, get it! God. Honestly, that's gonna be in the top 5, like, I'm gonna be king of the pirate type moments we've had. That was the grandeur. That was great. And Buggy did it all while looking like such a fool. Daijobu. Ahiru. Yeah, these look like new characters, right? Definitely feel like I recognize the guy that kind of looks like a giraffe and cow had a baby. Okay. She's a boss lady. I like how she does like the... not onomatopoeia. But like boom, clank. Okay, Jay? Kind of like, okay, Jeff? Maybe I should make that my thing. They're caught up with Sabo? Oh, I remember these characters. I remember. Okay. Or at least I think I remember her. Gosh. And then like Sabo and Luffy the hip dip, but then Sabo and Luffy being brothers. I feel like that kind of means that like Dragon is like a stepdad. I mean, then it kind of begs the question, like, when did Dragon even like walk out of Luffy's life? Like, Luffy just like popped out and Dragon was like, okay, it's good. I feel like at this point, like, Sabo has spent way more time with Luffy's dad than Luffy. Oh, be funny if he was like, I'm back, and they were just like, oh, we didn't even realize you were gone. Is it a telescope? I feel like this guy would be like, kid's worst enemy. I almost shot you. Ooh, she. That is cow, right? Okay, so I think he is supposed to be a cow. Ivan Cove. No. Ooh, the Lucia ship. See, Ivan Cove is just making me miss Bon Clay a little bit, but the Lucia thing is... that's a doozy. The pure definition of tough love. The switch up. Yeah, so Sabo was not in the Lucia, so I guess... like... did the Marines have a reason then to really be after him? If he wasn't really doing that, like, research? Oh, he's glad he's gentle, because otherwise just hear Sabo's, like, bones cracking. Okay, so Sans corrected on focusing on Garp, I guess. Damn, this lady really is mother. Ooh, beautiful background. Love it. Dang. It's a very blunt way to put it, Dragon. Oh, wow. So is this in reference to what actually happened to Cobra? Oh, dang, that's it. Wow. Urgh. Yeah, bro, questions to be answered. Like, okay, so Sabo states that he was not at the Lucia, so, like I said, that makes me wonder then why does he still need to be on the run from the Marines in an extra particular way? But it sounds like whatever he uncovered at the Reverie is why he's so, like, needing to lay low still, and maybe there's some pieces I'm not putting together, but he says that you know, whatever it is would put the lives of the captains in danger. So I feel like it actually would relate to what happened to Lelouchia. Maybe, I mean, I guess that's something he might have uncovered, that, or, you know, what happened to Cobra, or both. So I'm definitely curious to see what these reveals are, if it's going to smack me in the face, or if it, like, you know, relates to Kuma as well. So yeah, I just feel like this episode itself was pretty, like, I guess exposition-y. It was a little bit drawn out, but yeah, the whole stuff with... Actually, it's funny, too, because I just spent all that time talking about Sabo, but then, you know, Buggy, you know, I feel like he just had this whole moment, like, this whole triumphant moment that was a blast to watch as well. So, yeah, this episode had its moments, and I feel like that is just good enough for this week. So, yeah, until the next one.